Good evening and welcome to, or good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome to Aries Tarot Reading by Aries. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, we are doing a Aries Tarot reading, and this will be for you for this week. And I hope this does find you well, and I hope it does find you in every good spirits that you have. And if it doesn't, I'll try and help you with that. I'm an Australian. Apologies for the accent. No, I'm not going to apologise. Who am I kidding? You got to keep up. So I've been having some very interesting meditative thoughts, and I know I've said that in the previous reading, but there's just, I don't know if you've noticed the last few readings through, it's not 100% you're in the vibe, you're fantastic. There just seems to be a little bit of good stuff coming from your end, but also a bit of a battle that might be coming from your environment. So I wanted to explore that, and I'll try and say less. So I wanted to explore the environment that you're in. So today I'm going to do a reading. That's my dog. I don't know if you can hear that. She's making a bed. You know when they... Anyway. I wanted to explore where you're at, what your environment is doing, and what the outcome is from that. And I've got a new camera. You probably can tell. It's great, and hopefully the mic's okay as well, because I've noticed the mic in the last few readings has been really, like, every time I go like that, it's like, it's off the chart. So hopefully this one's a little bit better. It has its own compression. That's an audio term. Anyway, let's see what's happening for you at the moment. So what I said before, we're going to look at what's in your environment, what your energies are, what's your environment, and what's in your environment and what is the outcome. Okay, so let's look at this for you guys. Got some candles here, and I'm just going to put them over there because I'm scared they're going to light stuff on fire. I don't want that. No, I do not want that. Let's put that deck over there. And that deck over there. Please subscribe, comment, like, watch all the way through to the end, because it really helps. My aim here is to serve you guys, to build this channel, to build this community. So I'm really keen for you to share, like, do all the things you need to do. Be a part of this with me. We can do this together. I'm going to pull where you're at the moment. Told you I need to give you this reading. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. Where you're at the moment. Okay. So Aries, I'll put this here. I feel that you've got the Ten of Swords, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. I feel that there is a conflict between some of your potential realities and what you want. Potential everyday grinds to what you're trying to manifest. I mean, who isn't? But it seems to be really exaggerated at this point. So your polarities are really tugging and pulling. You've got maybe a 9 to 5 or some domestic duties or whatever it is. And then you've got this idea of where you're headed and where you wanted to go. And it seems like a bit of a struggle between the two. You can't quite reconcile them. So we've got as I said, the Ten of Swords, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. So it looks like you're on the path to being quite creative, to holding your own in a creative sense here. And you're manifesting that. But there is a bit of a struggle at the moment for you. So let's see how that can be changed, potentially by your environment. I mean, you're manifesting greatness, so keep at it. But let's see what's in your environment here. That potentially might be influencing this Ten of Swords here. What's in Aries' environment that we need to know? Oh. So we've got the... Wow. I'm going to take these because they're flipped out in the deck. That's great. What have we got on the bottom? Got the Lovers on the bottom. So unity, a choice... and I'll get into the ones that actually came out. And 5 of Pentacles, you've got some struggles. You've got some struggles finding unity and finding completion with here on the World upside down. Okay, reversed. Okay, so you've got a choice here to make, Aries. You've got a choice to make and it's coming in fast. And you've got to stop being so stubborn. I say that with a knowing laugh. So you've got a choice here to make. You've got the world in your hands, you've got a choice. But you're holding on to something. Change is coming in fast, okay? It's actually, they came in this order. There's some direction here that you've got. You've got it in your mind. You know you've got it. You know you've got it. And you are manifesting it here with the Magician. Here with the Magician, you're manifesting whatever it is, the direction you want to go. Cool. And it will end up wonderfully. You're hanging on to something. You're hanging on to something here. And let's clarify that because that's important. I think that might be creating the Ten of Swords energy here. So what is Aries hanging on to? What is Aries hanging on to? Okay. You're hanging on to a love somewhere or a potential partnership or a friendship or something that's been really good for you. But you know deep down you need to readdress that energy. You really need to, because that's clarifying what you're hanging on to, what you're trying to control. Okay, you're trying to control your lover and you're trying to control, not your lover, but, a partnership. And you're trying to control and potentially direct, your intuition. But you can't do that, Aries. You cannot direct your intuition. Listen to it. You can't reinterpret your intuition. What are you doing? Hey, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm going to just clarify that further. It could be around friends. That's what the Three of Cups always to me is like friends. But you've also got this here with the more cups energy here, which is great. I mean, I think everything will work out fine in the end, but I don't know. This Four of Pentacles is you're hanging on to something. You're being stubborn about something. You got to let it go. You got to follow your intuition to find joy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You know. All right, I'm using a deck here today, which is, I've mentioned it before, but I haven't actually used it in one of the readings for you guys because it's kind of been a bit of a personal deck. Didn't think it would be, thought it would be a bit of a novelty, but no tarot deck is a novelty, I've learned. So it is the Dungeons and Dragons deck, but it's beautiful and it is full of very thoughtful messages. So I think following on from this, what we need to do is really have some thoughtfulness and spirituality here. So just to recap, you do have some of this going on, right? You're trying to manifest some great dreams with the Magician here and Queen of Wands. I don't know. It feels like you're torn between two things, like reality and, like, not reality, but the mundane of everyday life. Maybe that's what this is, right? That's what he's pondering. He's got the world in his hands, but he's got his hand on the staff. So he might be thinking, I've got all my manifested dreams with this world in my hand. But this wand is keeping me grounded to reality, which is, I think this is kind of where we all at some points in our lives, but particularly for you at the moment. But you can't fight it. It's coming in fast, okay? So let's see what the Dungeons and Dragons set has for you. And I'm going to draw just a couple. They smell so good. Is that a weird thing to say? God, they smell good. Some of these cards just have that quality, you know? Okay. 3 of Wisdom. What else do we have here? Lots. Oop. You've had the Hermit a couple of times. You actually get the Hermit a lot. 5 of Wisdom. Okay. So the wisdom, and then there's strength, and there's charisma. So it's a little bit different to the usual deck. But what came out first was the 3 of Wisdom. Look familiar? Three of Wisdom came out with the 5 of Wisdom. But the 5 of Wisdom in this deck is different, and I'll have to look it up because it's not like a 5. There is a bit of change, but it's not like the 5 in, you know, in the other deck. And then there's the beautiful classic archetype of the Hermit, which you can't go past, man. I am a hermit, so I identify strongly. 3 of Wisdom. Opened right up. Yeah, so it's very similar to 3 Cups. Taking time to celebrate simple joys with aliveness and friends. And I feel here this is more a spiritual need than a message where it was before. 5 of Wisdom. Keeping a bright outlook and not letting past pain affect your interpretation of the present moment. And I think that's where you're stuck, right? You're stuck between this this Ten of Sword energy and the Magician energy. So it's saying here, keeping a bright outlook and not letting past pains affect, right? We could all do with a bit of that. Hermit. I mean, we all know what the Hermit is, but I'm just super curious to understand what this one is. God, this is a beautiful deck. If you ever get the chance, if you ever see it, just at least take a look, because they're just the beautiful, beautiful detail in the artwork. It's fantastic. Being a light unto yourself, finding your own way through the darkness. And that goes to the Magician, yeah? goes to the Magician. So finding your own way, manifesting your own way. So getting back to this energy at the beginning where it was a little bit, oh, you're going to have some turbulent times, and I think we need, where is it? Oh no, where did I put it? I think we need the light oracle. Am I going mad? I might be going mad. Oh, okay. There it is, animal dreaming. This is the one I wanted. Sorry, not light oracle. What's the light oracle? I don't know. Is there one called the light oracle? If there is, let me know, because I would like it. Obviously, I've just manifested it. So we're going to look at the, oh, it's turned around. Animal dreaming oracle. References mostly Australian animals. Not all, because some of them are like brumbies, and there's some other Western pest in there. Anything that's introduced to Australia is called a pest, so no offence. I'm a pest. I'm introduced. So I am a pest. Okay. I was about to say, if it's magpie again, it's a frog mouth. So this, see this bird? It's a bit of a funny drawing of it, but it looks incredibly like an owl, and everybody thinks it's an owl, but it's not. Okay, 17. Ooh, secret keeper. So they are revered as the wise ones, so very similar to an owl. We have owls here too. If the frogmouth, they're called the tawny frogmouth often. This is just the frogmouth, but where I am from, they're called the tawny frogmouth. I don't know why, but they're not that big. Maybe the size of a kookaburra, maybe a little bit less. And the first time I saw one was on a clothesline. So then pretty urban. Anyway, if the frogmouth has appeared in your cards, you're encouraged to seek out secrets being held in trust by your elders. Approach them with respect and ask them to share your sacred knowledge, or their sacred knowledge. Ask questions about their history, their childhood, and the way of their generations. Inquire as to what life was like for them and how it interacted with their peers and kins, and the responsibilities expected of them by their seniors. Speak of chores, education, wars, and times spent at school, time spent of love, fashion, and economic flow. Most importantly, though, ask the elders of spirit, God, creation, and the medicine of ways of all being. Seek their opinion on nature, for example, the cycles of life and the universe. I think that's where these two conflicting energies might help you marry them up. I think that's what it's saying here. Ask until there's nothing else to ask, and then incorporate these memories and wishes and wisdom, of these things into your life, and share them with the blessing of your elders as the sacred knowledge of your people. And your people could be a mixture, right? Like people by genetics, people by race, people by location, people by community as well. So for me, that's varied. My genealogy compared to where I am, compared to a community, they're three different things. And I have to sort of reconcile them sometimes. So it's a little bit tricky. And at the same time not, because that's who I am and it feels completely natural. So I that's a great way to end this reading, because I think for you guys out there, you're being called to use your intuition a bit more, to try and marry these two energies here. You've got an opportunity here to delve within yourself a little bit more. And there's people there to support you, you know. You've got change coming. Just stop. Let go. Let go. I hope that helps. And I hope the camera is a little bit better. The last one was pretty crap. I looked back at the last video and went, oh boy. So hopefully this one's better, and hopefully the audio is better as well. Like, subscribe, comment. I'd really like to present more of these readings to you in the future. I'm learning a lot about you guys. You're learning a lot about me, and hopefully we can come together and do this more often. Keep on keeping strong. And I wish you all the best. Bye for now.